everybody kind of open up their space a little bit here. And so what I want everyone really comfortable at doing is moving from the quantum field. All of you know how to move your body from point to point. This week, we don't want to do that. We want the quantum field to move from point to point. Totally different experience. Now, from that place of still point, now venture out a little bit. Now go a little bit further out. Go on a little bit of a... Try to feel from right here, try to feel or sense where your quantum field wants to guide you. Now start to move and open your eyes and notice the people around you. Notice first the quantum fields around you. Don't even look at the eyes. Just notice what it feels like to be a quantum field walking past another quantum field. That was just so powerful. It was amazing. Y'all did incredible. It's not only about our own experience of what's happening with our quantum field. When we start to cultivate, and so I'm going to suggest at different points along the week here that when we go out and walk around, that people go out and go on a journey in their quantum field, or go out on a journey and notice everyone and from the place of the quantum field. See, this isn't about just saying, oh, we're just going to go around and have our quantum field. When we're in the quantum field, we have to also begin to recognize the quantum field. That's a huge gift and responsibility with perception, is how we receive and welcome and open possibility in everything around us. Because ultimately, we are all the same. And so if we go around referenced as though we're separate and individual, then guess what? Everything is separate and individual. When we make that shift and suddenly we're in that state of oneness, well, guess what? Everything gets freed up to return to the state of oneness.
When I was in the quantum field, it really, I could feel it. And it was almost like having either a hoop skirt around. There was really like a boundary, and if I moved a little, the hoop, the field would move a little, or like having a shade, a light shade on me, where the light would go down into it, triangulate out. But so there was really a definite boundary to it. And I noticed as I went by people, though, it really wasn't affected. It was just like softly going by another field. And in this space anyway. Might be different at the airport.
So it wasn't infected by...
No, it wasn't at all.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was great.
Good, that's good. What about when you noticed other people?
As I went by other people, it was like a soft brushing by them.
Beautiful.
It wasn't bad. But
beautiful.
I have noticed at airports it feels a little different.
Yes. For me, I use this quantum field kind of like a filter also. So if I'm around a lot of stuff, I kind of fluff it out a little bit so that anything that's going on, if there's some strong thing or some situation, my view is it has to work its way through neutrality to get into here.
As I was coming back here, it was like suddenly it went,
beautiful.
I don't know what.
Beautiful.
It's amazing.
Welcome it. Welcome. There's no one way for this to happen. I'm sharing with you the experience that to me seems to happen. A lot of people have similar. It could open up. Great yogis, great saints, they say, your field could go here. The body is one condition, then the field dissolves. They say great yogis, the field, you can feel it for miles. Some big fields, depending on what people have done with perception. You see, it's up to you what you want to do. You collapse this to the state of the universe, well, your field is now the universe. You go beyond the universe, and your field now is going beyond the universe. So it's our choice in every situation, where do we want, and that comes from practice. We have to, and keep bringing it back to neutrality. Neutrality to me is what keeps it safeguards it. If we just open up to some experience, well then now you have this and you have this. Well, the quantum field to me is the operating system that can take different experiences and bring them back and make them real.